Hey everybody, this is Mike with On Point Preparedness. I was going through my news feed today and I found this image rather interesting. This is from the Republican presidential primaries, and you have your front runners, keyword front runners, Ted Cruz and Donald Trump here. And Mr. Cruz is assuming a rather unnatural pose while he does the Pledge of Allegiance. His right hand is tucked inside of his jacket, and this is rather anecdotal. And maybe his hands is just cold, or maybe that's just his style. But let's just look at a couple more photos here. So this is a panned out view. Rather naturally, every other presidential candidate has their hand outside their jacket doing the Pledge of Allegiance, except for Mr. Cruz. How about another photo? This is from the last presidential primary. Cruz is not represented in here, but you can see everyone has their hand outside of their jacket. Another point in time from that last election. Hands outside the jacket. But then let's go back to Cruz, inside the jacket. Another point in time, inside the jacket. And another point in time, inside the jacket. So what does this mean? Well, maybe nothing, but maybe something as well. Take a look at this article from the VigilantCitizen.com, the hidden hand that shaped history. So we all know the occult entertainment industry has lots of Illuminati gang symbols, where they do the devil horns or the 666 winking and all sorts of other various hand gestures. But this one is actually a little bit more subtle, and you can see here Stalin in Washington with the hand inside of the coat. This article is very thorough and very well researched, that self-proclaimed Masons throughout history, as well as individuals who have had a heavy hand in shaping world history, all have portraits of them with the hidden hand. The research that Vigilant Citizen provides us with is that, at least to our knowledge, this hand gesture may have originated in the 13th degree of the Scottish Rite, the Royal Arc degree, and it is a hand gesture that is used in a particular ceremony. So you can see here from the book, Duncan's Masonic Ritual and Monitor, this is a hand gesture that was required to go through a second veil of this ceremony. Specifically, the explanation of it is biblical. It comes from Exodus 4:6, and in this verse it says, "The heart, bosom, stands for what we are, and the hand for what we do." So it stands for what we are is what we ultimately do, and this symbol is used throughout many famous Masons, and it lets other people know that they're a part of the occult, they're part of this elite society, and it just says that their actions are hidden behind the cloth, quite literally. So if we look at people throughout history, and again, portraits, and whenever you do a portrait, you want to make sure that your pose is rather appropriate. Hand inside of the jacket for Napoleon. Karl Marx, hand inside the coat. George Washington, hand inside the coat. Many people actually think that our founding fathers were all Christian, and that's not true. Washington and many others are self-proclaimed Masons. Going down, Mozart, Lafayette, and the Rothschilds, the bankers, of course. Absolutely. This article goes on and on and on, so you can see Stalin and the likes of many other people have the hidden hand. I'm going to put this link in the YouTube description so you guys can educate yourselves further, and I'm going to put this link to Angel White's video where he has additional photos of the hidden hand. So here's another one, the Skull and Bones Secret Society of Yale University. And you can see, again, the hidden hand inside the coat. So, is Mr. Cruz part of this secret society? Possibly, but in all honesty, guys, I just want to let you know that I am not voting in this presidential primary or the elections because, number one, I think they're rigged, but even if they were not rigged, none of these jokers are talking about what is destroying this country and destroying the world. It is the banking system and how money is created. All money is created out of debt, and therefore it will enslave everyone. So all these people that talk about balancing the budget, it's a physical impossibility. You can't do it. Not when you create all money out of debt. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you go ahead and you educate yourself, your friends, your family, and you watch Mike Maloney's Hidden Secrets of Money. It is the best 7 or 8 part series video on how money is created and how it is enslaving everyone. And then you'll realize that this is just a dog and pony show. So again, Rather interesting, Mr. Cruz. But honestly, I don't trust any of these guys, especially the Bush dynasty. He just uses his hand signals elsewhere. Anyways, keep your eyes vigilant. This is Mike with On Point Preparedness. See you guys later.